the level the level of education, how hard the education was.
Yeah, A-levels were much harder than uni.
The jump between GCSE and A levels was massive.
Yes,
But the jump between A levels and uni was not as bad,
exactly.
and that's what throws you off.
Yeah.
Because you get to uni and you're like, oh, okay, this isn't bad, and it gradually, kind of eases you into the hard work and the difficult concepts. A level, out the box, and you're like, what is going on?
But some people make mistakes in their first year of uni, right? The biggest mistake that I hear university students make in their first year is when they say, oh, it's only first year, so I only need 40%.
First year doesn't count.
Everyone who said I only need 40% didn't get to second year, guys. So don't listen to that. It's a load of nonsense.
40, but it carries. It's not. Okay, sure. First year might not count, but the practices that you put in first year, and the work ethic that you build on that first year, because it's a whole new environment, pays dividend in your third year.
Well, if you're aiming for 40%, you're gonna have 40% mentality, which means you're probably gonna fall short of your goal and get 35%.
And you have to ramp up. Double that. You have to completely, 1 exit, 2 exit. That's difficult. Yeah, how is that even possible?
Do you know why I think
it's a good fallback in terms of like, oh, great, if I don't do well, at least it counts. But you shouldn't go into it.
I have a bit of a
first year doesn't count.
I have a bit of a dark thought that I want to run by you.
Go on.
The reason a lot of people struggle with their mental health when they come to uni is because they realize who they are. And that's a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people because they've never had to face it.
They realize who they are. Wouldn't you say that in addition to realizing who they are, they're also playing a character? And because they're playing a character, they realize who they are.
Well, we're all playing characters. The character you play is who you are.
Yeah. But for a long time, you realize that because you've been in a home environment with your parents or with individuals, your family around you, you are accustomed to that. You're not accustomed to being exposed to 2,000 people every single day in a confined space. That is different. That was for me. That was a weird kind of moment where I realized that it was not that I wasn't Indian or I wasn't brown. It was I'm different from, the community that at university that looked like me. I couldn't relate to that.
Yeah, I mean,
I found that really difficult because I thought it would all be the same and it wasn't.
Before I got to uni, I didn't have any English friends, so it was really it was really eye-opening to me to actually make English friends when I've lived in England my entire life. Which is kind of like people say go to uni because you'll meet people from all around the world. Yeah. The people I met were the people who've been around me the entire time. I just didn't have any English friends because where I went to school. There wasn't a single English kid in my secondary school.
None at all.
Not one.
And when you say English, you mean?
English. Not British, English. Not one. I went to school in Tottenham.
Tottenham, mate.
Not the entire 4 years I was at that school, not a single English kid.
Damn, boy. Yeah, I had English kids at my school.
I'm not surprised at your school.
Very much so. Yeah. Very much.
You went to Hogwarts, so.
I didn't go to Hogwarts. No, Royal Alexandra, Royal Holloway. It's just they have the similar names. Royal Holloway was Hogwarts.
If I could go back to my GCSEs, I would have just done 5, because who cares about all the other ones? It makes no difference to your life.
Yeah, I did 13.
Yeah, what was the point?
Like, Jesus.
What was the point? Guys, my GCSEs aren't even on my CV anymore. If you're planning to stay in the uni system, as soon as you get a bit of work experience after uni, no one cares about your GCSEs. Didn't you once say you knew a guy who put his SATs in his CV? Someone told me that.
Oh, well, no, it wasn't me. I didn't say that.
Why?
That is mad, though.
Why would you put your SATs on your CV?
I flopped them, I think.
Do you really think an employer is going to care that you got a level 5A in your English SATs?
SATs were year 7, right? Year 6, year 7.
Yeah, as if an employer is going to look at your CV and say, well, Mr. Johnson, you've done very well. You've got an amazing degree. You've got plenty of work experience. But that level 4C in English SATs in year 2.
I guess it's a little bit of fluff. If you're really trying hard to revamp your CV.
If someone employed me, Viraj, because I did well in my SATs, that's not a company I want to work for. That is a weird company.
Maybe the SAT board. You're really making me think about how much I've spent on education.
You're
And
gonna
is it
call your
worth
parents and have a go at them after this, aren't
No,
you?
I'm gonna go home and talk to them about it.
You did hard. In all seriousness, you did harder subjects. I wasn't stressed
Yeah,
about
but
it.
still, like, I didn't do harder subjects at GCSEs.